It's finally here! The end of the road for the 2022 legislative session. The legislature adjourned sine die late in the evening on Thursday, March 10th, and I, for one, am pumped. I am Jan Himebaugh, and this is the last Hammer with Himebaugh for the legislative session. You'll have to go back to watching Yellowstone or Love is Blind again. I'm so sorry. This week's hat comes from Doyle Construction. One of the great things about BIAW and our member companies is we get to see firsthand the generational benefit of careers in home building. Doyle Construction is an Olympia-based custom home and remodeling company. Shout out to the excellent local association, Olympia Master Builders. Daniel Doyle is a state director here at BIAW and was a nominee for the Builder of the Year award. But the great part of this is that Daniel is the son of Damon Doyle and grew up in the business. Damon has been an active member for 30 years at BIAW, is a life director for all of the things, local, state, national, and is a past BIAW president. We can't wait to see how Daniel shows up his dad. Thank you, Doyle Construction and the Doyle family, for the hat and your multi-generational commitment to our industry. It has made a difference. So, the final update. There have been ups, there have been downs, there have been highs, there have been lows, but in summary, it's over. And because of your efforts and engagement on connecting with the legislature, BIAW has had some great victories. With the help of you and coalition partners, we were able to stop HB 1770, the governor's bill to increase the cost of housing through increased residential energy codes. Bad idea. And the bill that added net ecological gain requirements to the Growth Management Act and Development Activity, HB 1117, also died. HB 1837, the bill that eliminated the ban on L&I making ergonomics rules, which was passed by initiative in 2003, died in the Senate. Senate Bill 5801 died, saving BIAW's ROII program probably about $500,000 annually. This bill dealt with attorney's fees for workers' compensation appeals. And a very, very large last-minute victory for home builders was the last day sine die death of HB 1099. This bill added climate change as a goal of GMA, including requirements for local governments to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and vehicle miles traveled, and reduce residential development in areas of the wildland-urban interface. Most of the WUI is actually in urban growth areas, so I don't get how that works. Anyways, this bill was about to pass the House in final passage when the House majority realized they lacked the time needed to pass that bill and the state's operating budget. Big thank you to House Republicans and Senate Republicans for their good work. A good SEPA reform bill, Senate Bill 5818 passed, particularly good for residential construction. And a couple bad things happened too. 5042, which was the yucky worker comp plan overturning the vesting, passed this year, and our apartment reform bill 5965 died in House Appropriations. It's a real shame that real significant action on reducing the costs and timelines to provide housing didn't happen to increase housing supply, despite the lip service on the need to increase Washington's housing supply. They did virtually nothing to increase housing supply, to increase home ownership opportunities for the 3/4 of Washington families that are priced out of new home ownership market now. And as always, BIAW will continue to work to reduce the cost of building Washington's communities and is launching something really special soon, so stay tuned. And now, I'm going to enjoy interim by, well, actually, a pretty nice little interim plan. We're gonna go to Home Depot, buy some wallpaper, maybe get some flooring, so maybe stuff like that, maybe Bed Bath & Beyond, I don't know. I don't know if we'll have enough time. And of course, remind you that elections have consequences. It's time to make the legislature housing friendly. Home start here, Himebaugh out.